Okay, it is time for another replay commentary brought to you by SSB StarCraft Sportsbook. My name is Rapier.
And my name's Flosgene, and today we bring you a game between Liquid Huck, representing the western side, and Startail Curious, representing Koreans.
ST, I saw on the website that his name was TSL, so maybe he
is
switched
it? I don't
teams?
know. Well, I'm reading the Korean ID here, and it says Startail.
Oh, interesting. Well, alright, so something's wrong, or maybe he's playing for both teams. Wink, wink.
Well, I mean, people switch teams.
Yeah, exactly, all the time. But
Yeah, so.
Curious, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Well, Huck can. My ceremony not to you. Oh, interesting.
What is? Oh, to
Hydra
Hydra / foreigners. Well, he spelled foreigners incorrectly, so that's something I just have to point out because I won my.
Huck is Canadian, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
is it spelled differently in Canada?
No, it's not. He's just full of fail, and I know this because I won my 5th grade spelling bee. So take that, Huck.
Man.
Yeah, dude, that's still something I hang my hat on, even to this day. Oh, by the way, announcement. We're going to be, sponsoring, or rather, hosting a tournament because we want to try and get more viewers, and if we can get, a good response, we can do phase 2 of our master plan, which, involves a website. So, stay tuned. Yes, stay tuned for that. But
now,
anyways,
I'm curious. I'm curious. To
What?
see whether or not Curious can fulfill Moon's call about Koreans owning white dudes or not.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I mean, well,
Did you watch that video? It's awesome.
yeah, exactly. it was a great video, and it has a grain of truth to it. And speaking of which, I was on TLIRC today, and there was this huge argument about barring foreigners, specifically Koreans, from
NASL.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's actually a very controversial subject because
It is. It really is.
And
Because I mean, look, just look at the facts. IEM tournament.
Yeah.
You got, top end European players.
Yeah.
Facing off against 3, not even, Code type. players.
Code scrubs, and
Yeah. Moon, and they all lost in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay. Moon, Squirtle, and Ace. And Ace just wiped the floor. He didn't even lose a single game until like the finals or something.
right.
It was what the hell?
So, but yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people are saying bar foreign players. I say fuck that. The English Premier League, over 50% of that is foreigners, and that's considered the best soccer league in the world.
Yeah, but
So-
the thing is NASL trying to be the best league, or are they trying to be the most entertaining league?
Well, you know what? I mean,
That's the difference here, because if you allow a bunch of Koreans over here as well, then see the thing is the language barrier kind of makes it less fun for like if you do interviews and other such things.
yeah. Well, I mean, I get that, but the thing is, yeah. All right. Another.
Like, you can always watch the GSL if you want to watch Koreans. That's what the argument
Right.
is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I mean, the GSL is basically the best league. Period. And if the NASL wants to just be, for North Americans and Europeans, to keep it competitive, I can understand that. But if they want to be the best, they have to have the best players, and that means allowing more Korean players to enter.
I mean, yes, I agree with that, but what's the goal here? What's the end goal?
Well, I think what's going to happen is that there will be a cap on foreigners because that's the way it works in just about every league except for, maybe the NBA.
I don't think GSL has a cap on foreigners.
Well, I mean, the GSL doesn't have to because they're already the best league.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, yeah, I think GSL is more lax toward foreigners.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a foreigner and you want to apply for Code A,
Right.
the preliminaries for Code A, the extremely grueling, tough matches,
Yeah.
you can apply. Like, anybody can. If
Right.
if you're in a different country.
Uh-huh.
But in Korea, if you want to apply for Code A, you got to go through Code B.
Right.
And that shit is scary. So, actually, in the GSL, it's the opposite. They want more foreigners.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy if you think about it.
Right. And, we've actually spent a bunch of time on that subject, so let's get back to the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry
so-
about that, guys.
Well, alright, anyways, Huck, 3-gate expand. Yeah, Huck. And Curious, he's got his natural up in mining. If you look at the income report, we see that, Curious has a slight well, actually substantial mineral advantage, but, once Huck gets his probes mining from the natural, that should disappear very, very shortly. And right now...
Yeah, as a Zerg player, when I see this...
What?
Wow. Actually, he's getting a couple pro kills right here.
Well, he got one pro kill.
As a Zerg, when I see this and cross positions like this, I love to go Mutas.
Right. That definitely works because Stalkers aren't that good against Mutas, and Sentries are really expensive too, so...
And Sentries are terrible against Mutas.
With Guardian Shield, it helps, but the thing is they're too slow to respond to Muta harass. So that's
not just that, they just tickle Mutas. What do they do as an attack unit?
They do 6 damage and the cooldown is 1, so, that's not bad. That's actually about as much as a Muta does, actually, without the bounce. So
yeah, but Mutas, well, they're usually traveling in clumps and stuff.
That's the thing. I mean, you're never gonna have as many sentries as you have Mutas unless you're playing some really weird build. But they're not terrible against Mutas. So, anyways,
I don't see any lair tech going up from the start.
He's got Burrow and Roach Speed going, so it looks like he might be going for some Trickeration.
Trickeration, I like that.
I remember a few years ago where everybody made fun of those ESPN guys for coining the term, but it's grown on me. It really has.
Everybody's using it.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the other ESPN announcers who said it was stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
The thing is, I think if you say it long enough and it's not like completely retarded, then people will just start catching on to it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
It's kind of like a more benign version of Hitler's Big Lie. So, yes, I made the Nazi comparison. So soon.
Wow.
Anyways,
the Jewish viewers out there, I'm sorry, guys.
Well, whatever. It's not like I said, death to Jews or anything. I'm just saying it's kind of like that.
No, you just said it.
Well, it's in jest.
Yeah,
okay, so right now, a pair of 2 Phoenixes, that's fake Phoenix for those of you who are uninitiated, are going to scout Curious's base.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a good term, which I think if I keep using, just like Trickeration, will catch on.
I think it's a great term.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Exactly. Hooked on Phoenix, dude. And Curious right now, his army size is pretty small, but it's mainly concentrated... Oh, no. Oh, there are the roaches. But the thing is, if the battle was fought now... Man, what does Huck have? Let's see.
Very interesting place for his Spire. Did you see that right there?
Oh, yeah.
With the Overlord creep drop?
Yeah, so I guess... he's trying to rely on some Trickeration of his own.
He is going for Mutas, like I said.
Yeah.
He's producing 9 Mutas, so... I like his play, man.
Yeah.
He might fulfill Moon's prophecy. Korean's own white dudes.
Okay, well, alright. That is a distinct possibility. But right now, it's really hard to say who's ahead. But with these Mutas coming into play, I think he'll be able to do a lot of economic damage as long as, he doesn't get caught with his pants down.
Yeah, he just basically has to not engage and just harass the probes.
Yeah.
And then you'll just hit a critical mass of Mutas, and then you just roll everything over.
Yeah. Oh, and Huck... Oh, well, he was prepared for that somewhat. And,
yeah, he was.
So it looks like...
oh, wow, there's a Zergling run by on the bottom.
Oh, man. Oh, so yeah. Huck is forced to respond to this, and, I think if he brings his Mutas along for the... he's
harassing with the Mutas.
Man, and he's going to catch a bunch of probes in the open.
Wow.
So right now he's in a lot of trouble. Let's see how much damage he's done. And so far, if you look at the exchange ratio, it's actually in Curious's favor. So this is good for Curious.
Nice play by Curious.
Yeah.
And a multi-pronged harass.
Yeah. And he was able
while
to
that's going on.
Yeah, he grabbed his 4th.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, very good play we are witnessing from Curious, and, I think you're right, Koreans own white dudes, but...
we will see, man. Hug can still win this.
Right, exactly. It's still too soon to tell. But, good play from Curious. Good play from Hug, too. He was pretty well prepared for that Muta harass.
Yeah. Now, he needs to really get Blink for his Stalkers.
Yeah.
To really get away from that. Either that or get a bunch of Phoenixes. So.
And we see another Phoenix, excuse me, scouting his base. But I don't think he's going to find anything he didn't already know.
Now, I do like this play from Hug. He is building a bunch of photon cannons on his mineral lines.
Yeah.
Smart.
Right, and, Curious still doesn't have the critical mass he needs to run over static defense.
Yeah,
and
he's still doing pretty good damage here, but...
Oh, and man, this... those roaches are going to... Man, that Immortal is getting a bunch of kills. 8 kills before it went down. So, I think that was pretty... Oh, no. Actually, Hug suffered more damage. That's surprising. I thought... whatever. Anyways. Okay, so Curious just took down that pylon.
Wow, look...
What?
Look at the amount of Zerglings that's being produced.
Oh,
Or rather, just produced.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just saw 10, but yeah, he's got a bunch. Yeah, 3 groups of Zerglings. So, let's see, 24 plus 4. That's 52 Zerglings.